And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I apologize for the extended break, for the extended delays, but there was an insane PvP going on. It was a plus 30 minute. It was like 35-ish minute PvP between Geralt and MaxPax on Radisson Station. It was a wild game, and of course it was casted by Steadfast. It was casted by Steadfast and many of the other casters as well. We were not a part of it, unfortunately, but it was a banger of a match nonetheless. And now we are here with the upper semifinals, the final semifinals of the tournament. As a reminder, the winner of this series goes up against Spirit in the grand final. Spirit is patiently waiting for either a Terran or a Protoss, and we are here to determine who is it going to be. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Oceanborn, we have our Danish Protoss player, the red Protoss representing Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the blue Terran player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is the TVP specialist, Nicoract. Let us go. And let me quickly just set up those predictions as well, because we are about to pop off. Okay, predictions. I'm hearing this message. Predictions are open. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you believe is going to take the series and advance on to the grand finals. There is a favorite player, of course. MaxPax has been popping off, and I mean, he is the best Protoss in all of Europe. That is true, but his opponent is no slouch here. Predictions open. There we go. As Nicoract has been taking down some big Protoss players. He took down Skillus and Harstem to get here. Again, TVP is what he's been relying on. Can he use it to advance on and to make a deeper and deeper run? Can he go to the finals? Already making it to the semis is impressive. Can he go even further? Can he go even further than that? For the time being, it is going to be a double gas opener, faster factory here out of Nicoract. From here, we can go into Cyclone, we can go into Hellion, we can go into additional Reapers. We have options. We can go into a Widowmine. We have options with how we want to play this out. Meanwhile, Reaper is moving out across the map, and back at home, we have a Gate Cyber Expand standard opener out of MaxPax. We don't really expect too much craziness out of MaxPax. Not too much, but again, we'll see how this all does come together. There it is. Twilight Council is on the way. Twilight Council on the way for MaxPax, so it's going to be a Blinkstalker based opener. Maybe based on Blinkstalkers, but how many Stalkers, how many gateways are we going to be seeing? That is the real question here that we have posed for MaxPax. Reaper is moving up. Behind this CC on the low ground, there is a Cyclone on the way. A Cyclone initially, Reactor as well. Most likely not going for an add-on swap, so just going for a Cyclone-based opener. But we'll see what is the follow-up here from Nicoract, as he's been quite active with these Reapers. Again, 2 Reapers in total is being zoned away by the Adepts. Really good movement out of MaxPax, making sure that the Scout is avoided, is denied. Again, Nicoract, he has not gotten into the main base. He doesn't know if it's a Stargate or a Twilight Council. Doesn't know what the hell is going on. As he reinforces with that one Cyclone. Back at home, we do not have an out-on swap. It is going to be Reactors staying on that Rax, and we are going for a Tech Lab on the Starport. Very fast Tech Lab. Interesting. Interesting choice. As we collapse on the armor, you do pick up an Adept. We get 1 Adept, and ooh, we do get a 2nd Adept as well. Very clean micro there, saving that Reaper. 1 Reaper for 2 Adepts, a good trade for Nicoract. Good trade overall, but again, he still has yet to scout. Oh, he's going for the main. He's going for the cliff. Doesn't quite commit, though. We'll pull back. Behind this, interesting. Okay, so add-on swap with the Tech Lab. He's going for early Banshee production. We have a Banshee first here out of Nicoract. We have tank production well underway as well. Very aggressive from Nicoract. Again, really fast tank production in general. Really fast Banshee production. This looks like the beginnings of a 2-base all-in. This looks like the kind of push that would pull the boys. The kind of build that would lead into pulling the boys. Not gonna lie. What it seems to be, anyway. What seems to be the case. As behind this, speaking of pulling the boys, yep, we're pulling the boys. I mean, that's what this opener did feel like, just because we were being so tech heavy with faster tanks and faster Banshees. So the boys are being pulled. It is going to be an all-in here from Nicoract, and can he break MaxPax? MaxPax 2-gate opener into a 3rd. This is, oh sorry, my apologies, 3-gate opener into a 3rd. Safe play. Safe play here out of MaxPax. He can warp in 3 Stalkers at a time. No shield battery though. No shield battery at the natural. We do sneak in. We do sneak in across the map. MaxPax is out of position with those Stalkers. He's out of position, forced to recall. The pylon is going to go down. We depower the gateways, but the recall is here. The boys are being pulled. We haven't doubled the tank. That tank goes down. Big pick up there. Probes are falling. But again, remember, we pull the boys and the Marines are being focused down. Nicoract, he gets cleaned up. Did do damage, but he lost 7 SCVs, almost as many workers as was just killed. 7 SCVs for 9 probes, not worth it here for Nicoract, especially with a third base getting up and running. Good defense out of MaxPax, and now he's counterattacking. Now he has momentum, he has the Prism, he has the Stalkers. Nicoract, I'm sure, was hoping it was a 2-gate opener, which would have meant less Stalkers to defend. Bunkers are on the way, but they're not done. One just finishes. Whew, just in time. Bunker is complete. Behind this, we have another bunker in the main base. Tanks are in position as well. And Nicoract will defend, but he's down in workers. He's still struggling economically. Still trying to catch back up. Yes, tank volleys are going up. Again, we're building up that tank. Oh, we have 3 tanks already. We're pretty heavily fortified. Nicoract not looking too bad here on 2 bases. Again, he's falling behind economically, and this means that MaxPax can max out that much faster. So there's a bit of a give and take here. Sure, Nicoract is defending, but that is 2 more Raxes. Okay, we're building up towards a 5 Rax setup on 2 bases. We are building up quite heavily here, and eventually we'll break free. Eventually, we can salvage all these bunkers and break free, but Stalkers, they get into the main. They slip into the main base. 1 Stalker does not go down. We save all of them. 3 SCVs go down. Pick up 3 workers. MaxPax not looking too bad here, as he does pull out. And again, behind this, charge is on the way. Forge for +1. Banshees try to go in, but we are in position. We do fend those Banshees away. So far, good defense here by MaxPax. Good defense. As we're getting into Immortal production. No splash damage yet, is what I will say. So no Storm or no Colossus on the horizon. I spoke too soon. There's the Bay, and that will be for Colossus production for MaxPax. To get into that splash damage, Stalkers, they apply some pressure to the bunkers. They get a bit of damage dealt at least, but not too much. As Nicoract will have to hold on. Let the repair, pull the boys. Still waiting a little bit longer for Stim and 1-1 to finish. Still waiting a little bit longer for all of our upgrades. As it looks like there's a salvage break free. Stim's still not quite done, but we do force back the army nonetheless. And Nicoract, do we pull the boys with this? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm curious about. The Banshee. Banshee overextends and does take a lot of damage. There it is. We pull the boys. Not too many, but boys that are being pulled. Behind this, ooh, SCVs are going down as well to the Zelts. 11 SCVs fall. The economy is non-existent. The economy is non-existent at this point. We are completely all in. It's all or nothing for Nicoract. We either end the game or we die trying. We kill MaxPax or we die trying. Tanks are sieging. Stalkers blinking their hearts out. The Immortals are amassing as well. And Zelts are getting ready to collapse on the army. We focus down the shield, but we're coming from behind. We're trying to at least. Back at home, we're down to 34 workers. Basically, half the worker count of MaxPax. There we go. We try to catch reinforcements. Big volleys on the Immortal. Big volleys are going up. Oh, Zealots, they do catch reinforcements. They collapse here on Marauders or Marines. And we gotta keep pushing. It's not pretty, but we gotta go. We have to commit. Zealots, they collapse on the army. Tanks are late siege. GG gets called, and MaxPax will take game number 1. GG. A solid game there out of MaxPax. And again, I can see how Nicoract can make that build work, obviously. Like, he was hoping that MaxPax opened economically. He was praying that MaxPax opened 2-gate. That's basically what happened there. He was hoping for a 2-gate opener. But it was a 3-gate blink opener into a 3rd base. So, alas, MaxPax had more than enough to defend. Was able to shut down our Terran player here. And with that, MaxPax is 1 game away from advancing on to the grand finals. Nicoract has to fight back here and now to force the ace match. He has to fight back here and now. And we'll see if we can as we're loading into Hecate. We are going to be loading into Hecate here. And again, personally, I'm hoping for a game 3. I mean, it is getting late. I will admit that. It is getting a little bit late. But you know what? I have no fear. You know, I'm ready to cast all night long, papi, all night long. As we're getting into game 2 and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hecate, we have our Danish Protoss player. The Red Protoss representing Storm Gaming, leading the series 1-0. It is MaxPax. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Blue Terran. The Blue Terran player representing his new team, the Platinum Heroes. Down in this series, we're going to fight back. It is Nicoract. Here we go. Again, Nicoract, he has done so well for himself already. He's always been in the middle of the pack. He's always been more of a mid-tier player in the European scene. That is, again, no disrespect to Nicoract, but there's just so much quality talent in the European scene. I think I may have seen Korean. The European scene. So it's been hard to stand out, but Nicoract has been improving quite a lot as of late. He's been committing so much more to StarCraft recently as well, having deeper runs in these online weekly tournaments. Nicoract is very active when it comes to the online tournament scene. And for him to pop off here and to take down Hearthstone, to take down Skilless, more importantly, and advance on to the semis is very, very impressive. Like, again, just really, really good play, really cool play out of Nicoract. Very well done, very impressed already. Can he go even further? I mean, he's up against MaxPax. You don't get harder than that. You don't get better than that when it comes to Protoss in Europe. And Nicoract, he's here to show what he's made of. Double gas opener out of Nicoract. Faster factory. This led into the the 2 base all in. This led into the tank Banshee push with the boy pool in game 1. Wasn't able to break through. It came close though. It came close. Wasn't able to break through. What do we have in store for us here in game number 2? We have the reactor on the racks. We look poised for an add-on swap potentially for Cyclone production. That is definitely viable here for Nicoract. We could just go Reactor Reaper into Hellion. That's also viable as well. We'll see. Across the map, we have a Gate Cyber Expand set up here by MaxPax, going straight for the Stargate. We have our take of choice. Stargate opener, looking to be Phoenixes. Interesting. I mean, this is a lot more mid to late game oriented. You can get a lot of damage done. There it is. Add-on swap, Cyclone production. This is ideal against Phoenixes, by the way, because we should be amassing Cyclones, and Phoenixes struggle against a massive amount of anti-air early on. Whether it's, you know, Marine, whether it's 3-action Marine, or whether it's Cyclone production, we'll see how hard we commit. Yo, we're cooking, fam. We're cooking. Ooh, big scout though. We do confirm the reactor on the factory, so MaxPax, he has a piece of the puzzle. It could still be... Nah, we confirm. I was going to say it could be Widowmines, but 2 Cyclones are confirmed. It could still be a double Cyclone opener into a medevac drop into another add-on swap into Widowmines or into tanks, but for the most part, MaxPax is aware of what's going on. Shield battery is on the way here on the low ground. Nice reaction so far. Getting that shield battery. Phoenixes are amassing back at home. We're not moving out. Very important that we don't get caught in the middle of the map. Otherwise, that could be game, as the Cyclones will be applying some pressure here. They do apply some pressure here to the natural. Cyclones will be backing off, and again, we're still massing Cyclones. We are still just massing Cyclones. Viking as well to add with the anti-air. Basically, we're making everything that shoots up. Cyclone, Viking, Marine. Just anything we can to shoot up, to shut down the Phoenixes, which we have confirmed at this point. Speaking of Phoenixes, they do harass across the map. They get a worker. They get 1 SCV. As the Phoenixes are racing back home, we can see more Phoenixes amassing here. We catch the Phoenixes! We get 1! Oh, Oh my god, I'm sorry, I was trying to look for the Cyclones. The laptop screen is small. But the Cyclones, they catch a Phoenix already. Big pick off. One Phoenix falls. Tank is on the way. We should be pulling the boys with this. Like, we're pretty all in. We're pretty all in with this. Medevac is on the way. Tank. Ooh, 2 more Raxes and an EP. Never mind. We're not pulling the boys. We do have a pretty intense army, but it looks like we're working on a second step here. Looks like we're working on the next phase, which means we probably won't be pulling SVs with this. Otherwise, we wouldn't be investing into an eBay. So here we go. We are pushing. This is still committed and can achieve quite a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, across the map, we did make a safety immortal. We do have a second pylon. We're getting towards the robotics bay. Ooh, SCVs are going down. MaxPax with a very nice backstab here. Army has been scouted. MaxPax, he knows he's getting in position. Stalkers are coming in. Remember, these are vanilla Stalkers. They do not have blink. Because of the opener, tank does siege. But that immortal is doing so much in the back line. Viking goes down. We do pick up a good amount of Stalkers. We got 4 Stalkers go down. And the lock-on on the immortal is broken. The immortal lives, so we should deny the third. Ooh, as we pick up a Viking. Are we coming from behind? We pick up the tank. No shot. With that, we can shut this down. The Stalkers come in. The immortal gets on top of the tank as well. And we save the third base. That is brutal. This push had to get damage done. We traded with the army. Yes, we did. But we needed to kill the third. And we didn't. Scan reveals the third base as well. We have a third CC on the way. Scan reveals a Colossus alongside it. Nicoract in a rough position here. Going to be rotating around, going for a Cyclone drop into the main. Phoenix on route. And Nicoract, he gets caught! No, he gets caught out by the Phoenixes. Not like this. Ooh, as we focus down the medevac, we will be bleeding out a couple of Phoenixes here in the main. Stalkers are on the way. We got 4 probe kills. That's something. We get 4 workers, but bleed out our Cyclones. And MaxPax still has his third. The problem here is that MaxPax still maintains his economy, working towards Colossus. Back at home, Nicoract is taking his own third base, thankfully, to have a faster third. Working towards +1, working towards 1-1 even. Stalker does get eyes on the third. MaxPax a little bit cavalier with this army. We don't really have much to work with, but there we go. Reinforcements on the way. Second Colossus arrives as well. We apply pressure to the third, and Nicoract is out of position. Yeah, we deny the third base. SCVs are going down. Nicoract had no map vision. The base taking a lot of hits. Does take a lot of damage. But Nicoract, he will hold. He will save the base. Ooh. Taking some big swipes to the face. A lot of Marines go down. Behind this, we've got the armory on the way. About to kick in with 1-1, as we did mention before. MaxPax rotating around. We force a stim. And we have a force field. We don't waste it. That one synergy has a force field available. A lot of Marines go down. How many Marines? 15 Marines in total. MaxPax taking a 4th base behind this. Getting ahead in the bases. Which is where he needs to be fair. But it looks like we're going to be attempting to stabilize and attempting to get into a longer game from here. Nicoract leaving the bare minimum to defend. Going for a double drop. MaxPax has a prism in position. Ready to dive in as well. Nicoract does stim in. It looks like he will catch the 4th. Let's go. Oh. 4th base is going to be denied. Nice pick off there by Nicoract. Cancels the 4th. Picks up. Heads towards the main. Threatens that main base. Well, MaxPax across the map as well with his Zealots. Ready for his own harass. Double drop, threatening the 4th. Threatening. MaxPax moving out of position. Back at home, we have 2-2 on the way. Now we have a second eBay. Another army moving out towards the left-hand side. Nicoract, the drop is caught. And MaxPax is going to shut it down. Now, Nicoract does know that MaxPax is out of position, and he's stimming in. He's stimming on forward here, but there's a Colossus. The Colossus is here. The overcharge as well. MaxPax, he will hold. At the same time, Zealots, they hit the natural base. 5 SCVs go down. And a warp in into the main. Not the biggest of warp ins, but damage being done nonetheless here. As Zealots in the natural in the main and the 3rd. As Nicoract was trying to catch MaxPax out of position, really it was him being caught out instead. Getting 14 SCVs. MaxPax pushing through the center. Zealots are still being cleaned up, getting 18 SCVs in total. Oh my god. And MaxPax, he wants to go for the kill. He's got 4 Colossi. Tank shots going off, only 1 tank in position. Phoenix goes in for the lift. We lift up the tank. We delay shots. Decent tank volleys. 1 Colossus goes down. We're going to get a 2nd as well. 2nd Colossus will fall. And a 3rd. And even a 4th. We're cleaning up the army, but we're losing too much. GG gets called. 39, 40 SCVs go down in that fight. And MaxPax will take the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. A very aggressive style out of Nicoract, and I'm sure a lesser Protoss player would have fallen. I mean, hey, he took down Harstem and Skillus. Nicoract, he proved his worth here. He proved his mettle against Protoss. But MaxPax is on another level, and he was able to get away with so much, able to scout beautifully, able to respond and shut Nicoract down at every turn. GG. GG, well played. MaxPax will take the series, and with that... we have our grand finals. We have our 2 finalists. MaxPax advances on to face off against Spirit in a best-of-5 grand finals for ESL Open Cup Europe 217. GG. Let's go.